singing about things.
Sing. Go ahead, Ethan.
Oh, is it done?
I think.
Okay.
Come back by.
I guess we're on here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, out there in YouTube land. Introducing peaceful protester with Kelley.
Hello! Hello, and welcome to my TV show on the YouTube network with a potential audience of over 2 billion people. Coming to you live from the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where I am peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless here in Santa Monica and in Los Angeles County and in California and the whole US of A, the whole wide world if we could do something about it. But we have to start somewhere. So we might as well start right here in Santa Monica, California. Santa Monica was just named the 2nd most unaffordable city in the country by Wallet Hub. That's right. Out of 300 different cities, Santa Monica was named the 2nd most unaffordable city in the country. Oh, Santa Monica, we have to do better than that. We're right next to our public beaches here in Santa Monica. So we have to do better. And let's not forget, today is Memorial Day. That's right. We want to celebrate all those people that have made the ultimate sacrifice in our country. And we need to celebrate people standing up for human rights all over the world and standing against atrocities and standing against terrible afflictions in this world and standing up for democracy and those that laid down their lives. That's what this day is about, Memorial Day here in the U.S. So we have to celebrate those people. That's right. A lot of people have done great things for us, and that's why we are able to peacefully celebrate today here in the USA and peacefully protest all around the country because of people that laid down their lives for our rights, to do just that, to stand up for our First Amendment rights and all of our other rights under the Constitution. And we need to stand up for those people and celebrate them. Let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate love and life. Let's celebrate every day that we can stay away from war and strife. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all our lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. There's a lot of people celebrating their loved ones that laid down their lives in this country today. And we need to stand up. Thank you. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Thank you. We need to stand up and celebrate their sacrifice and keep moving towards a better day for everybody in this country. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity. That's what these people were fighting for. They were fighting for democracy and liberty. And we need to take advantage of those things that they stood up for and laid down their lives for. We need to keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep working towards a more perfect union, establishing justice, ensuring domestic tranquility, providing for the common defense, promoting the general welfare, and securing the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. That's how the beginning of our Constitution starts. So we need to keep working on those things for those people that have laid down their sacrifice. So let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate all the different ways we can see the world. Let's celebrate all our lovely boys and girls. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all you lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. That's right, let's all celebrate. Let's celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate love and life. Let's celebrate every day that we can stay away from war and strife. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all our lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate. Yeah. That's right. Let's keep working towards a better day for everybody. That's what those people were fighting for here. All of the people from the U.S. that stood up for our Constitution and stood up for their fellow Americans, working towards a better day for everybody here. If you had not have fallen, then I would not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. I wrapped up your broken wings and hung around a while, trying to keep your spirits up and your fever down. I knew someday that you would fly away. 'Cause love's the greatest healer to be found. Leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Fly on, past the speed of sound. I'd rather see you up than see you down. Leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. That's right. There's a lot of people that gave their lives so we can work towards a better day and hopefully never have to have another war in our country's future. And keep standing up for democracy and liberty and equal rights for everybody. We need to stand up for human rights all around the world. I think that would be our best way to measure how we do trade with other countries, whether or not they stand up for human rights. And those that stand up for human rights, we need to keep moving forward and pursuing deals with, instead of taking advantage of everything that's about making a dollar. We don't want to promote any kind of slave labor around the world, or caste systems, or ruling class and working class systems. We want to keep working towards a better day for everybody all around the world. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. That's right, we got to keep working on it, that's right. You know, in the very beginning, when they wrote the Constitution, it only benefited rich white guys who owned property. But since the very beginning, there have been people working to make sure that everybody has an equal voice in our democracy. No matter your race or your religion, your ethnicity, your belief, your gender, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're able-bodied or disabled, no matter who you love, we all have the same rights in this country, and we need to stand up for those rights. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. That's right, all of us. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. On the promenade, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I see a lot of homeless people, and some are grumbling, and some are wondering, is this land made for you and me? Yes, it is. It's made for all of us. Let's stand up for everybody's right to thrive and survive and exist here in this richest, most powerful country in the world. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. One more time, everybody sing along, join in. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. That's right. One more time, you want to sing along? Here we go. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Let's work to make sure this land is made for you and me. Hey! have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Spread the peace and love. Thank you. Bye-bye. That's right. We got to keep working towards a better day for everybody. Because we haven't gotten to a place where we have equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity here in this country yet. So we got to keep working towards a better day. Some people don't want to talk about race. Some people don't want to talk about ethnicity or beliefs or people's right to have their own different religious beliefs. That's a beautiful thing that these people stood up for and fought for in this country. The First Amendment of our Constitution. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. And that's what I'm doing here tonight, of course. I'm peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless and standing up for equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity, and also celebrating Memorial Day and those that laid down their lives to further these constitutional rights forward, and for us to continue to work on making things more equal in this country. That's right, because we haven't gotten there yet. Don't let anybody tell you we have. We got to keep working towards it. I mean, it's still 10 times more likely for a young black man to go to prison here in California than a young white man. That's a terrible thing. And that means we haven't done enough to lift people out of poverty and to help people get a good start here in California. And we don't spend enough on public education, that's for sure. California, we're ranked 19th in spending on public education. There are 18 other states that spend more than us on public education. That's right, and we are the 4th largest economy in the whole wide world. California is the 4th largest economy in the whole wide world if we were a country. And yet we are ranked 19th in spending on public education. We're ranked about 40th on outcome of public education. It's a real shame. California, we have to do a better job. I'm all for everybody sharing in the service of our country, whether you share in some peaceful way or whether you become a member of the military and carry arms. But I don't think only poor people should have to serve in our military or our services. And speaking of the First Amendment, I'm very happy to celebrate that our Supreme Court, by a ruling of 4-4, one Supreme Court justice abstained, didn't take a vote, but by 4-4, they sent this ruling back to Oklahoma. There's a Catholic school that wants to have public funding for their school in Oklahoma. And some people wanted it to go through the Supreme Court, that this religious Catholic school would get public funding. But I'm happy to say that it went down, and that we are not funding religious schools in this country so far, and I hope we don't. I hope we fund programs for all the religious schools to have their kids spend some time in public schools so that they can all get to know each other a little better, so that we can understand each other a little better, so that here in the United States of America, we stand up for debate and stand up for tolerance of different people's religious views. And we have to stand against hatred and racism whenever we see it, whenever we hear it. We need to speak up for everybody's right to believe as they will, everybody's right to have the background that they have, everybody's right to believe their own religion, their own science, their own whatever. And we can all respect each other's right to exist. We have to stand up against those who would vilify people for their religious beliefs and continue to debate. And if you have different ideas about how a war in the Middle East should go, or a war in Ukraine and Russia should go, that's fine. You have a right to peacefully protest. But nobody has a right to threaten violence or commit violence in this country because of political beliefs or because you don't like somebody else's political beliefs. We need to stand up against such hatred and racism, and we need to stand up against anti-Semitism, and we need to stand up against anybody who would hurt people because somebody is Islamic, Muslim. We need to stand up against Islamophobia and racism like anti-Semitism and other such things. Stand up for everybody's right to believe as they will. Keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep using your First Amendment rights. If you are peacefully protesting, I stand with you. I don't care if I disagree with you or not. If you are peacefully protesting, I stand with you. But if you are saying death to this person or death to Israel or death to America, I stand against you and you need to be shouted down. If you are saying death to anybody, I stand against you. We need to be working towards peaceful solutions in this world, not trying to promote assassinations and hatred and death. And if you cheer on assassins, I stand against you and you need to be shouted down. People need to tell you, no, that's wrong. Those are cowards, those assassins. They are cowards and need to be put away. And we don't need to cheer them or promote assassins in this country. We need to make sure that they are locked up and that their cause is diminished because they are assassins. That's the kind of work that people like the Ku Klux Klan and the Nazis do. We don't want to be behind any of that kind of cowardly hatred. Let's keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep standing up for peace and love. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about hope. It's about joy. It's about bring some home to little girls and boys. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about enough hope to keep them off the dope. Cause when the hope and the joy are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about you. It's about me. It's about you and me working towards equality. It's about me. It's about you. It's about saying Black Lives Matter too. Cause when you and me are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about you. It's about me. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz y amor. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Hevenu shalom alechem, Hevenu shalom alechem, Hevenu shalom alechem, Hevenu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem. It's about peace, it's about love, it's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love, it's about peace, it's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace, it's about love, love, love. Oh, it's all about love. Hey, hey. That's right, it's all about peace and love. Working towards a better day for everybody. We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to a place where everybody can have a decent life in this country without suffering. We need to make sure that all of our veterans can have a decent place to live in this country and have all the basics. We need to make sure that everybody can have a decent place to live in this country and have all the basics. Like Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he said, the test of our progress is not whether we add to the abundance of those who have much. The test of our progress is whether we provide enough for those who have too little. So if that's the test of our progress, let me tell you, California, we're not doing too good. California, we're way behind. If we want to show that progressive government can work, if we want to lead ourselves away from authoritarian government and government that only benefits the rich people, we have to show that progressive government can help lift people out of poverty and make things better for everybody. So California, we got a long ways to go. California, in this study of the 300 cities from most affordable to least affordable cities in the country, we had 25 cities here in California that were in the most unaffordable. Santa Monica being the second most unaffordable of those 300 cities. This study was by Wallet Hub, I guess, but there's plenty of other studies that show that California cities are too expensive, too hard for people to live in. I mean, we know too many people that work here in Santa Monica who can't live in Santa Monica. And if they are living in Santa Monica and working in Santa Monica, many of them are subsidized by the government. Because many of these workers who work for the city who live in Santa Monica, the only way they can live in Santa Monica is through subsidized housing. So we got to keep working towards a better day for everybody here, Santa Monica and the rest of California. No reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better than that. Yes, peace. I'm living in California. Everything's mostly okay. Living in California. Happy Memorial Day. That's right, let's remember all those people who've made sacrifices to make this country a better place for everybody. I'm living in California. Everything's mostly alright. Living in California. I'm falling on the promenade tonight. Woo! Living in California. The land of peace and love. Living in California. Place the whole world's dreaming of. Don't let the Trump get you in a slump. We'll get rid of this hump, we're gonna be all right. Let's make sure we get out there and vote. Put some people forward who actually who care and can make sure that progressive government can work. We're in the land of surf and sand, movie stars, electric cars, and it's a beautiful Santa Monica night. Our living in California, with people of all kinds. Living in California, all a little bit out of our minds. Ooh, living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, rest of the country's moving in reverse. Ooh, living in California, everything's mostly alright. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Ooh. Now don't get me wrong, we got some pretty good things going on here in California. California is the second most diverse state in the whole country, behind Hawaii. We have people from different backgrounds, different races, different religions, different ethnicities, different beliefs, different genders, all living together in virtual harmony. But everybody knows there's some things we need to be working on. There's no reason for California to have the most billionaires of any state in the whole country and the most homeless people of any state in the whole country. That ought to be a crime. We need to raise the taxes on those billionaires until every person sleeping in the streets has a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, and a good public education. That's right, California, we are the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world, and we are ranked 19th in spending on public education. That is a shame, California. There are 18 states that spend more money on public education than we do. And we are the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. That's a shame, California. And we're ranked about 40th in outcome of public education in here. What we need to do is spend more money on public education, on those low-income area schools and services for those schools and salaries, whatever it takes, until the rich people want to send their kids to those schools. Then you will know we have done enough. But until then, we need to keep lifting up those low-income area schools until every student can get a great education, a great public education. That's right. We can do better, California. Make sure that everybody can have a decent place to live, food to eat, good health care right here in California. You know, while the rest of the country, they're talking about getting rid of Medicaid in other states. You know, we're the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. We don't have to wait on any federal government to get these things done here in this state. We have to make sure that people can have good quality health care right here, good public education, food to eat, and a decent place to live. We're living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California, so out just a little bit out of our minds. Ooh, living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, rest of the country's moving in reverse. Let's not follow them. Living in California, everything's mostly alright. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Ooh, living in California, everything's mostly okay. living in California. Happy, happy Memorial Day. That's right. Let's think of those that have sacrificed so much and keep moving forward. I'm living in California, the place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, go out and spread some peace and love. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. That's right. Keep moving towards a better day. Working towards a better day for everybody. We haven't gotten there yet. We ain't got there yet. We haven't gotten to a place where we can stop talking about race. We haven't gotten to a place where we can stop talking about poor people being too poor to survive in this country. We still have a lot of lifting to do. We have a lot of lifting people out of poverty and helping people have the basics. Especially in these cities, like these coastal cities here in Santa Monica, like this second most unaffordable city in the whole country, Santa Monica. We need to make sure that we start building affordable housing and being part of the solution. You know, many of these cities along the coast, and we have 800 miles of public beaches here in California, and mostly rich white people live next to those public beaches. Why is that? There's no reason that only rich people should live next to our public beaches. They just pushed all the poor people down the road and kept pushing. You know, many of these cities were put together by using eminent domain, taking property from poor people and people of color, and giving them a fair market value so that they could build buildings and streets and freeways and stuff like that. That's right. What we need to do is we need to pay some of these rich people with a lot of property some fair market value and build some affordable housing. Too many people don't want to build any affordable housing in these rich areas. They want to push the people further down the road. They said, we want to help, but we can't bring down our property values. Well, if you keep pushing out the poor people, you're going to keep pushing out people of color because we haven't reached equity yet here in this country. So we have to keep working to integrate. Got to work for a better day for everybody. Because that's what it's all about, working towards a more perfect union, establishing justice, ensuring domestic tranquility, providing for the common defense, and promoting the general welfare, and liberty for ourselves and our posterity. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep looking for the day when the clouds all roll away, but we better work on peace on earth down here. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace arrive? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth to help our children survive. How you doing? Good to see you. Peace. Peace. Whoa, peace. Love you too. Thank you. Peace. Peace. Let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear. We'll keep looking for nirvana, but I think we just might want to work on peace on earth down here. Peace, oh peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We can ask the universe to get rid of this war curse, but we better work on peace on earth down here. Peace, oh peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. Hey! When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth. We better work on peace on earth. We better work on peace on earth down here. Woo! That's right, we got to keep working towards a better day. We haven't gotten there yet. We got to keep working to lift people up, lift people out of poverty, make sure that everybody can have the basics, and shout down hatred and racism whenever we hear it, whenever we see it. Stand up for everybody's right to exist, everybody's right to be, and work towards solutions. It's getting a little bit of warm, a little bit of warmth here. Take it off for a little bit, Whew. That's right. It's a little warm, but it's pretty beautiful right here in Santa Monica. You know, they say that the climate crisis is going to keep getting hotter and hotter here in California. And if we really care about human beings, we're going to have more people living next to our beaches, next to our coast right here, because the temperature is going to be cooler for human beings. And it also is going to have better air quality as the temperature continues. That's what the scientists believe, that the climate change will continue to get hotter here in California. So we have to build more affordable housing next to our coast to make it easier for people to live. And we're probably going to have to build some desalination plants, more desalination plants here in California to make sure that we have more water. If it continues that way, and we don't know how fast it's going to go, but certainly we need to build more affordable housing next to our ocean. The dolphins did not say, only rich people can live next to the ocean. No, the dolphins did not say that. The whales did not say, only rich people can live next to the ocean. No, the whales did not say that. It's just human beings saying we want ours. That's why here in Santa Monica, the population of Santa Monica in 1970 was 88,000. Today, the population of Santa Monica is just about 90,000. So while the rest of California grew by 20 million people, Santa Monica grew by about 2,000. That's right. In 55 years, over 55 years, while the rest of California grew by 20 million people, Santa Monica grew by about 2,000. They said, we got ours, now stay out. That's why I started peacefully protesting on this promenade. I saw the way they were treating poor people and homeless people here on this public promenade. And let me remind you, if you are on this public promenade, you have the same rights as the richest person in the whole wide world. This is not the Grove. This is not Disneyland. This is a public promenade, and we need to stand up for people's rights to enjoy this public promenade and to get out and peacefully protest on this public promenade. And that's what I'm doing here tonight. And we need to stand up for the rights of homeless people. You know, they pushed the homeless people off of this public promenade. A lot of them used to sleep on this public promenade because it has a lot of lights and it's safe late at night. But they made it harder and harder on these poor people. And instead of cities like Santa Monica building affordable housing, they have just tried to push these poor people down the road. And that's why I'm out here peacefully protesting on this promenade instead of just singing love songs. Ain't got no money, ain't got no honey, ain't got no runny nose. I got some shoes on my feet so I can run down the street. Don't need no funny clothes. I got the wind in my hair, I got a life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna rock and roll. Ain't got no hurries, ain't got no worries, ain't got no blurry eyes. I got the sun in my face, I got some wide open space. Don't need no alibis. I got the wind in my hair, I got a life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna rock and roll. Ain't got no seasons. Well, let's try that again. Ain't got no season, ain't got no reasons to need no freezing rain. I got the surf and the sand, my rock and roll one-man band. Don't ride no gravy train. I got the wind in my hair, I got a life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna rock and roll. Ain't got no money, ain't got no honey, ain't got no runny nose. I got some shoes on my feet so I can run down the street. Don't need no funny clothes. I got the wind in my hair, I got a life without care. I got Juliet and Mama gonna, Juliet and Mama gonna, Juliet and Mama gonna rock and roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Hello, can I give you a few dollars? Can I give you a few dollars? Are you unhoused? Are you unhoused? Are you homeless? Do you need what?
Thank you. How long have you been playing?
How long am I playing?
How long have you been playing?
Oh,
Your
just
instrument.
oh, musically. Many years. I'm old. That's right. We got 800 miles of public beaches here in California, and mostly rich white people living next to those public beaches. We got to do better. We got to keep integrating. We got to show that progressive government can make a difference. That progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. Come on, California, let's get going. Let's find some real progressive leaders. We're going to get rid of this governor, this two-faced governor, who says out one side of his mouth, we want to build affordable housing, and then the other side, he wants to tear down all the encampments before he has any place for poor people to go. And we gave them $24 billion to house the homeless, to build affordable housing. Where's the housing, Governor Newsom? Hey, don't let the door hit you on the way out. And certainly don't try to run for president, Governor Newsom. You've done a terrible job. You've left way too many people unhoused. Way too many rich people have gotten richer under your governorship, and poor people have gotten poorer. So don't even think about trying to run for president. We need some real progressive leaders who want to lift people out of poverty, who want to say to the rich people in this state, in California, say to the billionaires, listen, we're gonna change our business model here in California. And we're going to make sure that if you're a billionaire, we're going to raise taxes on you until the poor people have a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, and a good public education. That's right. So all you billionaires, get ready for your taxes to be raised and raised and raised until the poor people can live a decent life here in California. That's what we need. We need some leaders like that. Because we're moving in the wrong direction. 25 of the cities in California have been ranked as the most unaffordable cities in the country. We got to do better, California. Some people say, well, if you raise taxes on the billionaires, Wade, if you raise taxes on all the billionaires, then they're going to leave the state. And I say, bye-bye, bye-bye. Go to Texas or someplace like that and take advantage of their poor, like Elon Musk is doing. But don't plan on staying here in California if you don't want your taxes raised, because we need to make sure that everybody can have a decent life. Oh, I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather sit around in my underwear than screw the poor and pollute the air. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather live outside in the open air than try to keep sick people from getting health care. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. Ah, mama, I don't want to make you cry. Ah, mama, being rich or poor, we're all gonna die. Ah, mama, I don't want to make you sad. Ah, mama, but being poor just ain't that bad. No, it ain't. It ain't a crime. Not yet. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. I'd rather live in a box in the bottom of a ditch than be some stealing Chileans on bitch. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. I'd rather walk around without a stitch than be some democracy overthrowing son of a bitch. I'd rather be poor than be filthy rich. Oh, mama, I don't want to make you sad. Oh, mama, but being poor just ain't that bad. No, it ain't. Oh, mama, I don't want to make you cry. Oh, mama, rich or poor, we're all gonna say goodbye someday. Hopefully not tonight. Let's put it off a little while if we can help it. Now, I don't want you to think that I think all billionaires are evil. Bloodsuckers. Some of them are just sick. That's right. They're like alcoholics or drug addicts or hoarders. They get a little bit of money and they just got to get more and more and more and more. More and more and more and more and more. More and more and more and more and more. Are you getting ready to take off? Okay, well, good to see you, Ethan. Thank you for introducing me tonight. Anything you want to say before you go? About Memorial Day or anything?
Let's just say it's time that all these people...
Come a little closer.
It's time that all these billionaires, all these wealthy people start using their money to help build housing, get people off the street. Stop buying all these things that you don't even use and use that money to help build housing to get people off the damn street.
Well, thank you very much, Ethan Hiatt. You have a great night. Happy Memorial Day, and thank you for introducing me, and you have a safe night.
All right.
That's right. So what we need to do, instead of hating the billionaires, instead of hating rich people, what we need to do is have our leaders, our Congress and our city leaders and our state leaders, we need them to do their job and raise taxes on the rich. 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 Oh, I know it's a simple song, but it's a good one, and one that we need to teach our leaders, our public servants. That's right. So many of these billionaires, you know, they got a sickness and they want to get too much money. They just want to keep getting more and more and more and more, 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 more. Let's look at Elon Musk. Must we? Well, I guess we should. You see, Elon Musk, what we need to do is raise taxes on Elon. They say that Elon Musk may be the first trillionaire in this country. That is the last thing we need in this country, is a trillionaire. So what we need to do is raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody here in the United States can have a decent place to live. That's right. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody can have a good quality health care. That's right. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody can have a job that pays a living wage. That's right. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody can have a good public education. That's right. So we just raise taxes on Elon Musk and all of his billionaire buddies and make sure that everybody can grow up and have a decent life with food to eat, health care, and a good public education and a decent place to live. But we will leave Elon with 999 million and see if he can get by. Oh, I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather live outside in the open air than try to keep sick people from getting health care. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather walk around with greasy hair than sell guns and weapons everywhere. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. One more time, everybody sing along. Here we go, go, go. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather walk around in the Bear than see homeless people everywhere. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. I'd rather be a bum than a billionaire. Woo-hoo! And I'll keep on working at it. Hey! That's right. How you doing? Can I give you a few dollars? You doing all right? Okay. That's right. We just keep working towards a better day. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. There's no reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better than that. That ain't too much to ask. One day my brother said to me, he said, my brother Hollywood Joe Kelley Jr., he said to me, Wade, after I become a movie star, I'm gonna drive up in a Porsche and buy me a Dairy Queen. A Dairy Queen. I said, brother, that's a song. I have a dream, gonna move to Hollywood, make movies with my brother, yeah, that would be real good, yeah. We'll live in a mansion, and we'll have lots of money. Folks see me on silver screen, say I'm really funny, yeah. And if I do real good, I drive up in a Porsche and buy me a Dairy Queen. Now that ain't too much to ask, ain't too much to ask. That ain't too much, that ain't too much, no, I said it ain't. That ain't too much, that ain't too much to ask. Then I'll get married to a pretty girl who's 29. We'll have lots of children and raise them where the air is fine. Yeah. The girls will be pretty and the boys, they will be big and strong. When they get older, they all will help me sing my song. Yeah. And if I do real good, I drive up in a Porsche and buy me a Dairy Queen. Now that ain't too much to ask, ain't too much to ask. That ain't too much, that ain't too much, no, I said it ain't. That ain't too much, hey, that ain't too much to ask. And if I do real good, I drive up in a Porsche and buy me a Dairy Queen. Now that ain't too much to ask, ain't too much to ask. That ain't too much, that ain't too much, no, I said it ain't. That ain't too much, that ain't too much to ask. Thank you, peace. I'll be sharing that with the homeless people. Thank you. Woo. That's right. It may be a little too much to ask for everybody to be able to drive up in a Porsche and buy a Dairy Queen, but it isn't too much to ask for everybody to have a decent place to live. We can do that in this richest, most powerful country in the world. We just gotta change our business model. That's what they call it. They say you got to change your business model if the profit's not right and this is wrong and that. You just change the business model so instead of the rich people making quite so much and the gap getting more and more between the rich and the poor, we just shrink it a little bit, about like this or so that every poor person can hold their head up and say, I got enough to eat today. I got a place to sleep today. I got something to work on, a good education that I can be thinking about, and I can chart my own destiny. That's what we're working towards in this country, is a more perfect union where every person can chart their own destiny. That's what people have struggled for, and that's what people have laid down their lives for. is the right of every person to be able to make their own road, make their own path in this world, as long as they don't commit violence or usurp too much on anybody else. As long as we all stand up and respect each other's right. Everybody should be able to make their own religion every day. Make your own beliefs every day. You get to choose what you believe in this world. You get to create your own Scientology or any religion. Not just Scientology. Sometimes I make fun of them, but I mean, every religion needs to be made fun of now and again. And that's the beautiful thing about that First Amendment right of ours. You have a right to make fun of different religions. You don't have to be worried about that. You don't have to worry about offending government or any religious belief. While we stand up for the right of every religion to exist and to freely. Let's go back to the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. So you have a right to make your own religion and to make fun of other people's beliefs without trying to hurt or harass other people. And that's a fine line sometimes. Some people think if you're making fun of their religion, you are in some way violating them. And we have to show in this country, no, that ain't the way it is. If you want to disagree with somebody's beliefs, that's fine. You can disagree with somebody's beliefs and you can say it loudly. But you don't have a right to victimize them or to threaten them with violence or to keep them from having their basic rights. And that's what we need to keep standing up for. Everybody to have the right to be themselves. That's right. We just celebrate you and celebrate me and celebrate all the different ways that we can be. Let's celebrate all the different ways we can see the world. Let's celebrate all our lovely boys and girls. Let's celebrate hope. Let's celebrate joy. Let's celebrate all our lovely girls and boys. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate love. That's right, that's what I'm talking about, just spreading the love around a little better. We've done a very good job of being kind to we've given plenty of love to the greedy. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another meadow. There are corners cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. So listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love. That's right. We got to keep spreading the love around. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. And we have to help those people that have been living in shadows for generations here in this country. People that have been used for their labor and not been given their rights. You know, I find it interesting that in this country we still have, did I read about 30,000 people in the military who are not citizens. So people can be in our military and not be given their rights as citizens. I always found that very interesting. Somebody who's willing to lay down their lives should be able to have citizenship before they have to move forward. I hope we keep looking into that. We don't need to be a country that has that hires people from outside of our country just to be in the military. We don't need to use people for their labor and not give them their rights. We need to find a pathway to citizenship for all these people that have been used for their labor for generations here in this country. And we know it's been happening for a very long time. For a very long time, people would bring people in to pick their crops or to work in their factories and tell the authorities to look the other way. And then when the work slows down, they want to get rid of these people and not give them their rights. We don't need to be a nation like that. We've got about 5% of our population living in shadows. That makes for a bad democracy. You don't want to bring in people, you don't want to be like one of these Arab monarchies, you know, that use all this outside labor and don't give people any rights. We want to bring people into this country. Bring us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. We don't just want to bring in rich people either, people that think they can abuse our poor people here. We've got to keep working towards a better day for everybody. We have too many of our leaders picking on the poor and saying the poor don't deserve anything. They say you need to get jobs, but even when the people have jobs, they can't afford places to live here in California and around the country. We need to stand up for the rights of human beings. We have too many people saying, don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor at all. We'll pull the chair beneath your seat and mock you when you fall. We'll tell you that you're crazy and you're on the drugs. We'll say you're mostly lazy and you're filled with the bugs. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just be rich. That's right. We got to keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity in this country. Stand up for due process for everyone. De la Sierra Moreno, Silito lindo, vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, Silito lindo, de contrabando. Es el una lunar que tiene silito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, silito lindo que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, silito lindo, los corazones. All right, everybody, let's sing it. De la Sierra Moreno, silito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, silito lindo, de contrabando. Ese lunar que tiene, silito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, silito lindo, que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, silito lindo, los corazones. All right, everybody, sing again. Sing this again, the chorus. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, silito lindo, los corazones. Hey! Thank you, Peace. Oh, thank you. Good to see you, Ellie. Love you. Hey! Here we go. Let's dance a little bit. Para bailar la bamba, se necesita un poco de gracia para mi partida, arriba y arriba, ay, arriba y arriba, por ti seré, hey. Bamba, 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 bamba. No soy marinero, soy capitán. Bamba, 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 bamba. Para bailar la bamba, se necesita un poco de gracia. Un poco de gracia para mi partida, arriba y arriba, ay, arriba y arriba, por ti seré, bamba, 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 bamba. I'll shake it up, baby, twist and shout, come on, baby. Work it on out. I twist so good. I twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer, baby. Let me know that you're mine. Para bailar la bamba, se necesita un poco de gracia. Un poco de gracia para mi partida, arriba y arriba, ay, arriba y arriba, por ti seré, bamba, bamba, hey, how you doing? Good to see you, sir. Bamba, 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 bamba. That's right. Gotta keep on dancing, keep on celebrating, keep on lifting each other up as we remember those who have given so much. Keep working towards a better day. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity. We haven't gotten there yet. Love is but a song we sing, and fear the way we die. We can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. No, the bird is on the wing, and we need not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, but we shall surely pass. When the one who left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, then you will understand. We hold the key to love and fear in our trembling hands. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at our command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now. That's right. Keep spreading the love around. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. Thank you, peace. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Thank you, peace. How are you?
You're young. How come you're singing those songs?
I'm young?
She said so. I said you're
She said I'm young? Well, thank you. I'm 65 years old. I'm an old man, but I keep going. We keep going and keep working towards a better day. Can't wait for the young people to fix everything. They won't. No, they will. Let's hope they do. We got to keep spreading. We have to tell them progressive government should show that it can work, that it can help lift people out of poverty and make it a better day for everybody. And we need to stand up against hatred and racism whenever we see it, whenever we hear it. And spread the peace and love. Keep working towards it. Like John Lewis said, do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful. Be optimistic. We are not in the... Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, of a week, of a month, or a year. Our struggle is the struggle of a lifetime. Never ever be afraid to make some noise, to get in some good trouble, some necessary trouble. And that's what we got to keep doing. Thank you, peace. That's right. We got to stay optimistic now and again, because all these tragedies happen around us. And we got to keep speaking up. like a bird on a wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir. I have tried in my own way to be free. Like a worm on a hook, like a monk bent over the book. It's the shape of our love that twisted me. If I've ever been unkind, well, I hope you let that pass on by. And if I've ever been untrue, I guess I thought a lover had to be a little liar too. So I swear, like a babe stillborn, like a babe stillborn, like a beast with its horn, I have torn everyone who reached out to me. But I swear by this song and all that I have done wrong, someday I'll make it all up to thee. Like an old beggar standing on a wooden crutch, he said, let us not ask for too much. Like a pretty woman standing in a darkened door, she said, hey, why not ask for a little bit more? Like a bird on a wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir, I have tried in my own way to be free. If I've ever been unkind, well, I hope you let that pass on by. And if I've ever been untrue, I guess I thought lover had to be a liar too. Like a babe stillborn, like a beast with its horn, I have torn everyone who reached out to me. But I swear by the song, I swear by everything I've done wrong, someday I'll make it all up to thee. Like an old beggar standing on a wooden crutch, he said, let us not ask for too much. Like that pretty woman in the darkened door, she said, hey, why not ask for a little bit more? Like a bird on a wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir. I've tried in my own way to be free. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. That's right, we got to keep working towards a better day. Keep working towards a day that we can all be proud of. Keep working towards making this democracy a democracy that stands for everybody. A democracy that everybody here can take part in. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Keep working to house the homeless. Keep working to integrate our societies. We haven't gotten there yet. We have to keep working towards a better day so that everybody can say that they believe in the Constitution and that it will stand up for all of us. So keep spreading the peace and love and working towards a better day for all. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds. And that's right, and we need to remember the sacrifice of those people that came before us and keep building on the dream that they were working towards. Keep working towards a better day for everybody so that they will not have died in vain, but that we will continue to build a great democracy that everybody can, where everyone can thrive and survive in this richest, most powerful country in the world. Keep standing up against hatred and racism whenever you see it, whenever you hear it. Keep working to make sure that everybody in this country can have the basic rights. And everybody can have the basics. Food to eat, health care, a decent place to live, and a good public education. So that we can all continue to forge our own destiny in this richest, most powerful country in the world. Keep working towards a better day for everyone. Peace. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh, and there must be peace and understanding somewhere. Strong winds of promise that blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope shines down on everyone, tell me why, oh why can't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud. We're lost in a cloud with the man train. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. And deep in my heart, there's is a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's beckoning candle. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, feeling my dream come true right now, right now. Peace and love.